everyone. For today's video, I have a very special guest, my dad, whose name is Jay. And as you know, I've done videos in the past with my mom, but never had my dad in a video, and it's been way too long, and I thought it was about time. So today we're going to do a little Q&A video so you can get to know a little bit more about us together. And I have some of your questions, some that I took from tags on YouTube, so it should be fun. Let's get into it. Starting with question 1. What was I like as a child?
Oh, you were very sweet as a child, very well behaved, and very interested in music and singing and dance.
Okay. What is your favorite memory of us from my childhood?
My favorite memories are from when we went to father-daughter dances at Girl Scouts, and Sunshine Generation, being a Sunshine Generation dad.
Yes, they were known as the almost famous dads.
I'd say famous.
So they would, yes, eventually they did become famous. But they would, I think for the Christmas show possibly, and the year-end recital, they would go at least once a week, maybe multiple days a week, to rehearse and learn a singing and dancing number to do for everybody. So.
And there were about 15 of us, all practicing for weeks ahead. And one particular performance at the Palace Theater, we sang Anchors Away and dressed in sailors' uniforms.
I remember that one because I think you even had mops as props.
Yes, we did.
So that was a good one. Yes. Number 3. What's something funny I did as a child?
Something funny. That's a good question.
And if you can't think of anything, it's okay.
That's okay. Funny. We'll hold off on that one.
Okay, if something comes to you, you can let us know.
Right.
Okay, number 4. Have you learned anything from me?
Yes, I have learned a lot from you. How to enjoy musicals, how to be patient, and how to just let things flow.
Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Number 5. When were you most proud of me?
I was most proud of you many times, but the most proud was probably when you graduated from Hofstra University.
Yes.
And because it took a lot of effort to get through, and you persevered, and so we were very proud of you.
Yes, well, thank you. Seems like forever ago, but it was a good time.
Yes.
Number 6. Where would you like to see me in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'd like to see you in Orlando, Florida, as the chief editor at the Orlando television station.
Oh man, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to work on that.
Okay.
Number 7. How would you describe me in 1 word? Which I know is difficult, so if you need to use a few words, that's okay.
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8. Would you say I am more like you or like Mom?
I would definitely say more like me, because we share a lot of certain attributes, like not having our food touch on the plate, and our love of stationery and pens.
Definitely.
And so forth. So definitely more like me.
Yeah, and there's other things that I'm forgetting now, but we've just been talking about many of the similarities.
Yes.
So, yes. Next, would you share a fun fact about yourself?
Okay. Fun fact.
Because also, remember, these viewers don't really know anything about you, so
Right.
it could be things I know, but they might not know.
I don't know if it's a fun fact. I can do a couple of fun facts.
Sure, yeah.
But one fact is I'm 74 years old and I'm a double lung transplant recipient. And the other fun fact is I participated in all sorts of sports when I was younger. Baseball, basketball, hockey, football.
Whoa, I don't think I even knew that. That's a lot of sports, and you also played multiple instruments.
And I played violin, and then I played clarinet, and then I played oboe.
Wow, how'd you have time to do anything else?
And then in marching band, because you can't do a double reed in marching band because it would hurt your mouth, in marching band I did the cymbals and the bass drum.
Whoa, that's a lot of activities.
Yes.
And then on the side hobby, birding from a young age.
Yes, I started birding when I was 11 years old, and I've done that throughout my life, and I'm still birding.
Yeah, that's very well rounded.
Yeah. In England they call it twitching.
Birding is called twitching?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why? Is
They're
that
called
because the
twitchers.
way the birds move or something?
Because twitch in England is when you check something off.
Oh,
So
okay.
they'll see a bird and they'll check it off their checklist.
Oh, very interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then the final question is, do you have any advice for young people watching, or it could be anyone of any age?
Yes, and it's watch as little news as you can because to just be happy, if you watch too much news, you're not going to be happy. So that would be one thing to do. The other thing to do is if you want to get a job that you really want to do. Don't spend your life at a job that you have to do and really don't want to do, because you only get one life and you might as well enjoy it. So definitely take a job that you're going to really enjoy.
I think that's great advice about the job. And as far as news, I'd have to agree. While I try to keep myself informed on what's going on, I don't like to consume a lot of news because it's very negative and can cause you to feel very stressed a lot of the time. And that's why I like looking at good positive news that's going on in the world, because I don't think that's shared enough, the fact that there are good people doing good things every day, and they just don't necessarily make it on the nightly news, but these things are happening. So
Yes, whether it's TV or radio or magazines or newspapers, everything's negative because that's what sells.
yeah,
Positive news doesn't sell for some reason.
right. But I'd much rather see a happy story of people doing good things and helping the world than
Yes.
what makes the the other news.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for doing this video with me.
You're
Is there
welcome.
anything else you'd like to say or share before we finish?
Let's see. I'm still trying to think of funny.
I can't really think of too many other than maybe putting on little performances
Yes.
or pretending to be Supergirl and rescuing Mom.
From me.
Yes. But that's all I could... there weren't too many things I did that I can remember that were funny.
Well, maybe, yeah, you were in the play Matilda.
Oh, yes.
And you had to go in the chokey.
Yes.
And that was very funny.
Yes, because I remember having to come out. I won't be able to do it now, but having to come out and kind of like
Yeah.
I was all messed up from being in the chokey. So, yes.
That was pretty funny.
Not a good place to be, so make sure you behave yourselves so you don't end up in the chokey.
Yes.
But, all right, well, I think that was great, and we thank you for watching. And now you got to meet Dad and know a little bit more about him. And if you'd like to see any other videos with him, let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. It's a little challenging because We aren't together all the time, but when we are, we can work on it for you. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you later.